back with another video. So I'm just cruising the banks today looking for fish. I think pre-spawn is officially kicked in. I've seen a couple, but nothing too crazy. So we're gonna keep walking. If we see something, we'll see if we can get on it. Here looks like a decent spot. We'll throw some lines here for a little bit, see if anything is hiding along the banks. There's actually a bunch of swans straight out here. Let's retest the zoom on this camera for a second. It's floating along. About right where the end of my rod is. I just had a huge fish jump over there. The only problem is I can't even reach him because I'm completely out of line. I got line, just haven't changed it yet. We should probably go do that. All right, I wasn't having much luck back there. We're moving back up, see if we have any luck over here. I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go back, change my line. We're gonna throw that on and then get some deeper casts. Before we go ahead and change this line, I just wanna remind you guys, make sure you guys go down, hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 400 subscribers. We're almost there. We're at like 387 as of right now. So yeah, help me get to 400 subs. I think last time I checked, like 60% of you guys weren't subscribed. We're gonna be doing a lot of fishing this summer. We're only just getting started right now. We're gonna be going to a lot more places, catching a lot bigger fish. We're gonna try fishing for some different species this year. So if you guys wanna see that, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 400. On with the rest of the video. She used to never use one of these, and then I seen it on sale for like $5 or $10, and I was like, okay, I gotta try it. And I think it's honestly the easiest way I've ever taken line off now. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. If you guys do find one of these, I do recommend picking one up. How scrunched up that line was. This is gonna be the new line that we put on. I never actually heard of this brand. Apparently the T line is supposed to be able to stretch more and hold knots better. All right, we got our line on there. It looks like copper wire almost. When I first got it, it had this casing over it, so I couldn't really tell. I read it and it didn't say nothing. It looks almost like something you would put on a fly fishing rod or something. It's just, it looks like copper. Let's hope I didn't overfill my spool because I have a tendency to do that. And then every time I go to cast, it like explodes and just becomes a big old knot. That's way smoother. That feels so much better compared to what was on there before. So I've been casting around here for a while. Not a single bit of luck. This spot that I am in is just not working out tonight. I don't know if you guys can see it, but as soon as you come up here, all the bluegills just take off. There's actually some decent sized ones down in there. If you guys do want to see a catch and cook one of these days of bluegills, let me know down in the comments because we'll for sure do that. All right, the spillway thing is just right here, but before we do that, we're gonna try right here. All right, we got a lot of algae sitting on this water right here, so wouldn't surprise me if they're kind of tucked up through here a little bit, trying to hide under it. There's a bird right in there, and he's just been digging around for like minutes now. Well, right after I got done talking about the bird, moved my rod, and this guy was on it. He's not the biggest bass, but he ain't the smallest either. Well, there we go. Not too bad, first catch of the day. Been decent size for the past couple days. The old lady got tangled up in a tree, and then she's got a fish on the other end, so now I've got to go in the water and grab it. I don't know if you can see it, but he's hanging. Looks like a damn buoy out there. Oh, I don't want to go in. Whatever, get it over with. He absolutely swallowed this hook. It's a good sized fish, but it ain't mine. Let's get this hook out. You can see he just took that down. That's gonna be a tough one. All right, well, we're gonna let her put him back in there. So we fished around here for a little bit. I caught one, the old lady caught one. I think what I wanna do is come back out here later tonight and then maybe try throwing a frog because I noticed a lot of them hitting the top water. So we're gonna come back out tonight. I'm gonna try running a frog through these weeds and see if we get anything. So see you guys tonight. All right, so it's been about 2 hours. Before we throw on that frog and start dragging them through the weeds a little bit, we are back at the original spot and we're gonna try casting around here for just a minute. Tell you what, it does feel pretty good to have some line on for once. Once again, we missed the hookup, but we got on this little guy, so not much to worry about. I just had a good sized fish on. He got off somehow. Hopefully, just hopefully, we have enough luck to get back on him. Man, I really want to get back on that fish. He had my rod bent right down. The chances of hooking back into the same fish, I mean, I've had it happen, but it doesn't happen very often. Maybe we'll get lucky enough, but I highly doubt it. But we gave up on that fish. Now we're moving further down the trail to see if we can get back on anything over here, so let's get to it. All right, so I just had 2 different fish on. I cast it out, head went on, he came off. I cast it out again in a different spot. He got on, bring him up towards the bank, and then he come off. I am just having the worst luck right now. I guess you just keep trying until you get one on. I don't know what's going on. No more fish in that spot. I couldn't get them 2 back on that I had. I figured I could at least get them to bite again. They didn't want no part of me. As soon as I get down here, a fish just jumped right there on the edge. We're giving up down the trail side because there is not much going on down here. So back to the front. Oh, all right. Been at it for a minute. We come back up to the front. Went all the way down the trail, all the way back up the trail. Stopped along the way, all this and that. No luck at all. But I'm gonna go back to this back corner over here where I hooked into that bigger one. I wanted to go to the other side where them pads were and all that algae. Drag some frogs through there, but that place is loaded with people right now. There's like 4 or 5 cars there, so I'm not really feeling like getting in between all that. Seems like they all just quit biting at once, because I was even catching the small ones for a minute. I think they all just kind of quit biting at the same time. All right, y'all, we are wrapping it up. I think we're gonna wrap it up, but we're definitely gonna come back out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. All right, y'all, it's the next day, and of course, it is nothing but wind through here. We're gonna go down the trail and see if we can block some of this wind with them trees over there. Look at the water. I have to go surfing after this. Got enough waves to do it. It blocked a little bit of the wind, but not enough to satisfy me. I hate the wind. I hate fishing in it. I hate the wind in general, no matter what I'm doing. We're gonna keep trying unless I gotta chase my head to the other end of the world. All right, y'all, this wind is way too much for me. I cannot stand the wind, and it's only getting worse. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.